Hey, Muffin. How do I sound? Do I sound... Yeah, no. Okay, let me know if the game audio is too loud since... Uh... Well, the PlayStation 3 in particular has different settings than our other consoles, and since the last thing we streamed was on the Switch, things might be a little kerfuffled. So just let me know if you need me to adjust any settings once I actually get well and properly into the gameplay, which I think I will do now since I've fully shared, and I want to actually try to beat the story mode today. So hello, everybody. Let's see, maybe just turn up your audio a little bit if you could. I can do. Okay, how's my audio now? I'll keep talking. I will talk about... Let's see. So I have 5 fingers on this hand and 5 fingers on the other hand. However, according to some people, the thumbs do not count as fingers. So technically I have 4 fingers and one hand and 4 fingers on the other with 2 thumbs on each. However, if we are being pedantic, which, let's face it, I love being pedantic, I have 5 digits with little nails attached to each one of them. Okay, all right, I'll stop that, mindless babble about hands. Okay. Anyway, so let's just... Hold on, I need to be reminded Smoke's moves. It's like, yes, I stand by the fact that Smoke is probably my favorite of the ninjas, but I mean that solely in his story, in a sense. I cannot remember for the life of me how to actually play this character. Well, I meant for his story and his design. That, I have no idea what that just did. Okay, what about this? Huh. By the way, I know I kind of talked about it last time, but poor Katana, that her outfit must really ride up in combat. Smoke wins. Remember, kids, smoking kills a certain number of people every year. They're not talking about cigarettes. They're talking about the Mortal Kombat character. He takes off the mask. Turns out it's actually Smokey the Bear under there. Yeah, what's my X-ray look like? Ow! And there goes her neck. And, well, there goes her acne. So, there you go. You fixed her neck pain and fought adult onset acne. Well, Scorpion, I think, doesn't show up till much later in the game, so you are lying. So how's the game sound? Is the game coming through okay? Yes, Kano, we get it. You have a small dick. Oh, they're both shooting bazookas. They both have small dicks. That must suck. Cover.
I'll take care of him. No charge. One dead Lin Kuei in a tick.
Him sounds fine, and I see everything. No lag. Good, good, good. Sorry, I am just looking at his moveset again, because my R1 is just a move for him. I mean, I'm assuming that's just the grab move. Yeah, it's just the grab move. Oh my gosh! Is that tree in the background has a face? Is that Grandpa Willow, the husband of Grandmother Willow from Pocahontas? Right, that's how I do that. Yeah, I wanted to put a Smoke cosplay together, but I have no talent for making my own costumes. Plus, I'm a fat motherfucker. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm not huge. I'm decently healthy for my weight, but I have an odd body shape, so I always look goofy when I cosplay. I mean, that's not the reason why I didn't do it. It's just, it was really hard to find stuff that I could buy to kind of do a closet Smoke cosplay is what I'm getting at. Because, I mean, having the wrong body type has never stopped me from cosplaying anyone before. But my lack of skill and budget has, all the time. That, and I can't, yeah.
Stay down. I would have words with your associate. Tell me what you know of Sub-Zero's death. What? Despite his failure at my tournament, wager he was more powerful than you, Lin Kuei. Assuming his form will not give you his skill, shapeshifter. Let us see if Smoke can breathe.
Well, I don't think Smoke can, but I think Vapor might be able to. You know, something that I freely... Okay, I know that Sector and Cyrax were first introduced to the series as cyborgs, not as ninjas. I think this game might be the first time they're ever shown as their human forms. But considering, you know, Smoke is a ninja that can control smoke and, you know, turn into smoke. Sub-Zero creates ice. Yes, I know technically the Lin Kuei are not ninjas. You know, Reptile is, you know, a lizard man. I mean, yeah, he's a lot more... But Sector and Cyrax being, you know, just palette swaps of Sub-Zero and... Well, okay, they were never actually palette swaps because they were always there. But the point is that they're ninjas that just use bombs and shit. I'm like, that's kind of sad compared to what all the other ninja recolors could do. Our guys moving in the background, hanging around. Hey, they're hanging out, hanging out with the Shoot, I don't remember what the lyrics of that song. I don't even know what the song is called. I just know it was in that crappy movie Birdemic. Two. Fight! Yeah, I think of like all the Sub-Zero look-alike characters. I think definitely Ermac is my least favorite. I mean, granted, Ermac, like Reptile, doesn't quite resemble Sub-Zero anymore like he once did. Since Ermac started life as just a red recolor of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. But he's just a bunch of wasted potential, in my opinion. It's like Rain's not a... I don't think Rain's great either, but Rain at least has some in-universe... Actually has some interesting lore to him in-universe. I don't think it's used the greatest, but he at least has that potential. Gotcha! I once made a really cool handmade Spider-Man suit. It was based on the one that was homemade by Peter Parker, so that way it was easier. Really cosplayed before. I hear ya. Smoke! Oh. Oh, my tenders! You okay, best friend? All these people get their bones mashed. They just keep getting up. Who needs a neck anyway? anything, maybe a neck just gets in the way. I hate you, Sector. I actually really like... I don't know if this was something that was a thing before the reboot, or it was something added in the reboot that Sector was technically the big bad of the Lin Kuei, since he was the son of the Grand Master who was in charge of the cybernetic process. Like I said, I don't know if that was something before the game series rebooted, but it's something I like about the reboot story. And like Scorpion, I'm just spamming the teleport button, because playing fair is for tournaments, and I am just sitting on my couch streaming this on the internet for people probably more successful than I.
Round 2, fight!
Oh no, my brain! Who am I kidding? Mortal Kombat went up against the DC Universe. If these guys can take a punch from Superman, they can take a punch from each other, no problem. I still think that is one of the strangest things I've ever seen is Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe. I mean, yes, I know that the Injustice engine ended up using the same engine as the Mortal Kombat games, and maybe I should add Injustice to my list of games to stream. Just do the story mode of both Injustice 1 and 2. But even still, and yes, I know Marvel vs. Capcom's a thing, but that was like all of Capcom. I don't know. It's just before, I think that was like the first fighting game that I was aware of that DC characters were in. So that's probably just why I thought it was so strange. I don't know. I've never actually played it. Mostly because I didn't have the console it was on back when it was new. I mean, I didn't have this console when this was new. I went back and bought it, but that's because I heard good things about it. Okay, the real reason I got this game is because I didn't know about the story reboot yet. I wanted to get Mortal Kombat X because it had the Alien and Predator in it, and I love both Alien and Predator, but I couldn't find a copy, so I just bought this because I found it for $5. And I'm glad I did, because this is the better game. Yeah, who needs next? Actually, let's just remove bones. We can be blobs of skin fighting also. I'm not more successful than you. I'm still a teenager doing school. Fight blobs. Now, this is something I really hate Mortal Kombat 10 and 11 for, because we have this opportunity to explore Smoke as not a cyborg for the first time in the franchise history, but he's not playable in the next two games. Maybe he was added as DLC in 11. I don't know. I haven't actually played 11 yet.
To participate in a tournament to save Earthrealm. Join us, Smoke.
Forgive me, but if Sector was searching for me, he is hunting Sub-Zero as well.
Sub-Zero? Call me crazy with a K. Didn't we see him die?
The Grand Master intends to turn every Lin Kuei into a cyborg. My friend is in danger.
Notice I didn't actually explain.
I have a feeling your friend might be there.
Then let us go. Sub-Zero's soul depends on it.
A pity you did not have cooperated. You are ordered to return to the Lin Kuei Temple Conciliation.
Cyrax!
I also kind of hate that we got to play as Cyrax, showing he actually had doubts over the Lin Kuei. Then the next time we see him, he's just in robot mode. Which just, it's like, well, you wasted any interesting potential. I know it's kind of dumb for me to complain about story in a fighting game, but I'm sorry, but I don't play fighting games for the most part. The only fighting games I ever really play are this one and Soul Calibur, because they have kind of interesting stories and characters that I think are kind of interesting to follow. So, yeah, it's always disappointing to me when a fighting game ignores potential character growth and development for the sake of, well, we gotta have some characters in the game because people like playing as them. And I mean, granted, to be fair, when Soul Calibur tried to, you know, grow some of the characters up and then phase some of the characters out by replacing them with, like, their kids or their apprentices, it wasn't well received, so I can't really blame them too much. It's just by the same token, if you're not going to do anything interesting with an interesting idea, don't introduce the interesting idea. Just don't have a story mode and be just about the arcade mode. Like I said, it's probably pointless to complain about story in a fighting game, but I can't help it. I just love the Mortal Kombat story. Not so much Soul Calibur, to be perfectly honest, but that was probably the first fighting game I played that wasn't Smash Bros. Or Dragon Ball Z, just because Link was in the GameCube version. So we got that as kids. So yeah, I can't help but be invested in. Yeah, part of me debated on doing a stream of Soul Calibur 6, but I realized since Sunshine and I already did a playthrough of Soul Calibur 6, I'd have nothing new to bring to that. So, that's
They're getting stronger and now they're gone. Sub-Zero? But you're dead.
I am not the Sub-Zero you speak of. He was my brother.
Your brother?
Well, technically he was my third cousin's brother's wife's step-niece's great-brother, but who's counting?
He was killed by someone named Scorpion.
Scorpion!
Try the Colosseum. That's where...
Oh, well, I did just talk about Ermac a little while ago. I get it, but it also in movies, if you're not gonna develop the cool ideas, don't introduce it. No, I agree. Because one of the most frustrating parts about a movie is when... Oh, I remember this scene. Is when they talk about something for one scene, never bring it up again, but it's like, oh, this movie, you know, talks about serious issues. Oh my god!
Stay with me.
Oh my gosh, an injury that actually stuck!
Not if I break you first.
I'm going to have to break you now. Again, fighting games, so it doesn't really matter. But I've always hated when things do stuff like that, where they show someone just easily, you know, take out a perfectly competent character just to show how badass they are. Then it's like, if Ermac's that powerful, how come he doesn't just make Sub-Zero's head, you know, turn inside out and make, you know, chilled monkey brains with it? Shit, how do I do the ice ball again? Okay, that's what I was doing. Dang game. Green power that removes arms. Are you having troubles of aches in your arms? Are your biceps constantly getting in the way whenever you try to lick your armpits? Well, with our new and improved green energy, we can remove your arms in no time flat. That didn't work. Oh, I'm gonna die. I didn't die. Okay. Oh, wait, so green energy removes arms? Ah, that explains why they had to get rid of why the Green Ranger became the White Ranger in the original season of Power Rangers. The actor didn't want to lose his arms. No, seriously, as a kid who grew up watching Power Rangers when it was brand new, and there just being such a big emphasis on the color green being important, when this later series would eventually just go on to have green as just part of the normal team of 5, that weirded us out as kids. Never mind the fact that in the Sentai, green and black are completely interchangeable, and just there's only a handful of teams where green and black is on, where both green and black is on the team. No, Sub-Zero, Ermac's a Spectre, not a vampire. You can't kill him with a stake to the chest.
I remain whole for now.
Sonya Blade to command. Sonya Blade read your command. Do you read?
That's right. My milk remains whole. No skim for me.
Yeah, but he needs a medic as soon as possible.
I must go to the Colosseum.
But I need your help to get
There's
him
a portal to the south. You can use it to transport yourselves back to Earthrealm.
Dick move, Sub-Zero. Dick move.
close.
Yeah, dick move, man.
Failed. I deserve death.
I have failed my father. You must kill me.
Kill him! Katana! You will join me.
Shao Kahn, I challenge Scorpion, the murderer of my brother. You will bring him before me.
No one makes demands of the Emperor. Reptile!
Round one. Fight!
So, fun story about my first exposure to Mortal Kombat. I was at an arcade, and I don't remember why, but some guy, challenged me to, a fight in Mortal Kombat. However, when we went to character select, he tried to tell me that we both had to be the same character. He picked Reptile. Well, I ignored him and picked Sub-Zero. And well, yeah, I just button mashed, but it was really funny because I ended up completely kicking his ass. I even managed to pull off Sub-Zero's ice ball several times without meaning to. By the way, is it just me, or does that thing look like the Rancor from Star Wars in the background being corralled? I mean, yes, the head is completely wrong, but I don't know. It's just, to me, it kind of looks like they're trying to corral a Rancor for the execution scene in Attack of the Clones. And I've got some comments. Hold on. In the show, I grew up with Ninjago. Green Ninja was the combination of all the ninja powers. They were also different colors, or red, blue, white, black, and to be precise, but turned into Green Power Man. Yes, because we all know if you combine red, green, black, and white, or red, blue, oh wait, what was it? If you combine red, blue, white, black, it turns into green. That's just basic color theory. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one who thinks it looks like the Rancor. So yeah, I definitely agree. Sub-Zero is arguably a little easier to play with than Smoke because he's got the projectile weapon, but I always liked, having the quick button of being able to teleport behind your enemies. That was always more fun for me.
I would kill you, but that is not my purpose here.
And it goes against my honor!
Your followers hold you in high esteem, Warlord. They fight and die for your amusement. My brother participated in this folly. I do so only to face his killer.
And you shall.
Again, since I've always liked Quan Chi, since I always liked Quan Chi as a villain and a character, I really like that they do insert Quan Chi into the story. To actually just have him in the background. It really works to better connect the plots of Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, even though people try to forget that game exists, and I don't blame them. And just what happened after 4 into just the franchise as a whole. Just establishing that Quan Chi was just always kind of there. I like it. Oh no, oh no, David! Sub-Zero wins. Well, Sub-Zero, you know that doesn't sound anywhere near as cool as "Come here!" No fair, you're spamming the tactic I use to win. You know I kind of mentioned it in the last stream, but I'm going to say it again. It was really nice in the newest movie to have a spin-off property have Scorpion in a sympathetic light rather than just a straight-up villain like so many other things did. Why do hospitals even exist in this universe? Is this man can deal with a twisted neck than little Timmy can endure a dislocated finger. Well, maybe everyone else in this universe suffers from the condition that Sam Jackson suffered from the movie Unbreakable. So maybe the fact that you don't go to hospitals is how Raiden determines who's actually a champion of Earthrealm. I mean, because if these people can't break, then surely everyone else in the universe must be on the opposite spectrum. I am not winning this. Nope. Scorpion wins, bitch. Hey, if you jump, I can't spam my freeze ball. You know, something else I always kind of find interesting about just the lore of Mortal Kombat, just how often it's got, in promotional material, they've got, like, Scorpion and Sub-Zero fighting, despite the fact that the rivalry between Sub-Zero and Scorpion extends solely to the first Sub-Zero. In fact, it's shown in a lot of the other games that Sub-Zero 2 and Scorpion actually eventually become friends in some capacity. Especially in the rebooted timeline, they straight up become friends, whereas in the original, I think just Scorpion comes to respect Sub-Zero 2 and vows to protect him or something. Hot chocolate with marshmallows and cream is very tasty. I agree. It's like, if they wanted to be accurate, they should be having Scorpion fighting Noob Saibot in all the promotional material. I mean, okay, I get it. It's because Scorpion and Sub-Zero are the original, so they're the face of the franchise. I'm harping on story in a game that story's not that important. Sue me. Plus, it's also kind of interesting, since both Noob Saibot and Scorpion are both creations of the Netherrealm and Quan Chi. Actually, I think that's probably the biggest tragedy about Scorpion, is that despite his best efforts to get revenge on the original Sub-Zero, he basically gave Sub-Zero something he'd prefer, more power. And heck, it's like, oh, I tried killing my mortal enemy and instead he became my coworker. Do we even need skin at this point? Let's just be pure energy throughout the universe, fighting with brainwaves to push people. Mortal Kombat, nothing addition. Oh, jeez. If you guys ever watched Death Battle, like, many years ago... Hold on. They did, Segata Sashiro versus Chuck Norris as, like, an April Fool's joke. And it ends with them blowing up the Earth. And then they're like, wait, are they still fighting? Wait, who won? It's like, actually, I think they're still fighting. It's just, they're fighting on a plane of reality that we humans can't comprehend. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, now that I've said that, I would love to see a Mortal Kombat, or just a fighting game where Segata Sashiro was a guest character. I wouldn't care about Chuck Norris, just because, whew, I don't want to play a game with a homophobic star. Then again, more games in general could just use more Segata/Shiro. Oh, come on! I don't think I've successfully pulled off Sub-Zero's X-Ray this entire time. Oh no, David! Again, here's another interesting concept. Because Smoke doesn't get turned into a robot, instead Sub-Zero does. Why don't you stop them? You stopped them before. Why can't you stop them now?
And what do I gain from granting this bold request?
Lin Kuei's loyalty and service.
Bold of you to assume I need you. Never mind, I guess I do.
The flow of time has been changed. I spared Smoke this fate, only to watch this new Sub-Zero fall.
No, I will not be turned.
Plus, I'm too popular!
Katana!
How is it that Earthrealm ninjas brazenly appear before me when my daughter, Princess of Outworld, was sent to intercept me? Be gone.
Who's Chuck Norris? I've heard of him, but I'm not sure. Chuck Norris was an action star in the 1980s, but back when the internet culture was still kind of new, there was a bunch of
Let's go ruin someone else's life.
words. He got kind of popular on the internet with Chuck Norris jokes, like Chuck Norris, under Chuck Norris's beard, there's not a chin, there's another fist. Chuck Norris can believe it's not butter. Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. You know, stuff like that.
Blade me, I will not be scolded like some child.
You need to be careful. I have never seen your father this angry with you. You are a princess. He expects more from you than
I
this.
know what he expects.
But he's also very publicly homophobic.
When you are in more of a mind to listen.
You're...
Princess Katana, I request an audience.
Earthrealmers, you dare approach me.
Hey, listen, honey. We don't want to fight.
But we will if we must.
You will learn respect.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see, can you still do the English? I beg your pardon? And it is very interesting to, you know, the fact that I'm only like almost halfway through the game, but I'm doing Katana, I've already done Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Liu Kang. You know, the go-to like faces of the franchise. I think that's another reason why I kind of like this game so much, is that it lets you play the fan favorites, but does something different. Huh? You've been rickrolled before? Oh, yes. I've been rickrolled plenty. And quite frankly, I actually rather enjoy that song. Oh, wow, you cleared out my sinuses. Oh, thanks. Now I don't need LASIK. So, game, can I play as Jade now? She was easily my favorite of the three cis female ninjas. At least of the three original female ninjas. I'm not as familiar with the other female ninjas as the male ones because, well, let's be honest, games care more about the male characters anyway, and girls are just here for titters. So let's see, I know there's Scarlet, but she was brand new to this game. I mean, I know she was like a fan. I know she was like a theory and a speculated character for years before she actually showed up in this game. There's a yellow female ninja whose name I do not know, other than she appeared as a non-player character in the next game. Let's see, then there's Melina, and I don't like Reboot Melina. She's just not an interesting character. She was way better in the original timeline. And that's it as far as I know of the female ninjas. There aren't as many as recolors of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Damn it. I know the song is very cool, although getting rickrolled is annoying. Yeah, I don't disagree. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, just since I was talking about... Oh, wait, no, Melina was in the new movie. Never mind. I was about to say, I thought it was kind of odd that, you know, that they had that one female character with the bat wings. But... that's the word I'm looking for. But they didn't have Katana or Jade in it. But they had Melina, so it counts.
Thanks. Ow. You couldn't have seen that in one of your hot flashes?
Something whispers to you that circumstances should be different. That you should be different. You are much more like Sindel than Shao Kahn. But she is dead.
My mother is dead, yes. Why do
You need answers.
Hey, Valentine.
I can help you find them if you will trust in me. Go to Shang Tsung's flesh pits. Much will be revealed there.
And we're getting to my least favorite part of the reboot.
You are. And why is that?
I don't know. Tell me.
Tell me a bedtime story. Mostly because the game developers made my rules for involvement so complicated that, quite frankly, I've kind of become a self-parody of myself. Shut up. I'm still a great character.
Show yourself, Jade. I know you're following me. Again.
Also, Luke really wants to play as you because he likes you a lot better.
Where you're going. I am ordered to prevent you from going there.
And why is that?
Why? Why? I love Valentine.
Katana, please.
Turn back. You shall not pass.
Might lead me to the truth.
You can't handle the truth. Goddamn, Raiden, you see the timelines do shit. Yeah. Don't worry, Jade. Just 2 more games and you'll actually have, like, real ninja attire to fight in. So you won't have to worry about that Eternal Wedgie anymore. I actually don't really know what Katana's look in Mortal Kombat 11 was off the top of my head. I do remember. No, I do, and it was pretty good. It was actually pretty... Both of you only have to wait for 2 more games, and then you don't have to have the wedgie no more. Okay. Again, I know Katana's not one of my favorite characters, but I do love the bladed fans as a weapon. I've always liked just that. Well, congratulations. I now have a coupon on a lobotomy. Ow. I was going to throw blades in your face. Who said you could throw them in mine? Reboot can
I
get them.
tried to warn you.
The reboots can't give them actual clothes. I can't take
This is something
girls
I have
seriously in bathing suits. I agree, but they do get better in the next game, and then they get great in Mortal Kombat 11, which is sad because the story of Mortal Kombat 11 pisses me off kind of so much that I don't want to play it. Again, it's me complaining about story in a fighting game. It's kind of pointless. And they break bones, but they get bruises. Also, Valentine, I agree with you. Ah. 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 I hate this part of the reboot. It is the worst part of the reboot. Also, that outfit just makes me laugh. stories in the game, and it's open for critique fighting games or not. Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry, Melina. Rest in peace. Your actually interesting backstory.
Sister. So pretty, so fair, so
So for those who are not... Oh my god, what is keeping that on her body?
let us be a family.
So for those who are not aware, in the original timeline, so Katana is not actually Shao Kahn's daughter. She was the daughter of Sindel and I don't remember her father's name, the rulers of another realm called Adinia that was defeated by Outworld and merged into it when Katana was still a baby. So she was raised believing Shao Kahn was her real father. Well, Shao Kahn, being afraid that Katana would one day betray him, despite him genuinely loving her... Oh, sorry guys, I'll be right back. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, well, sorry about that. Let's see, I swear the creator's probably just having fighting kinks or something. Thought of Luke screaming compilation would be funny. And the compilation would be murder on the ears, but funny. Luke screaming compilation, headphone warning. Okay. But anyway, back to Melina. In the original timeline, like I said, Shao Kahn raised Katana as his own, but he still genuinely loved her and was worried that one day she would betray him. So what he did is that he raised Jade as her person. He assigned Jade to be Katana's personal handmaiden, with the instruction of if Katana ever betrays me, to kill her. But not wanting to lose Katana, he tried to clone Katana, but mixing in Tarkhartan DNA. Tarkhartans are what the character Baraka is, for those who don't know. Because, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, Tarkhartans are just genetically bred to be completely loyal to Shao Kahn. But the issue is that no matter how many times they tried, they couldn't get Melina to come out without the freaky ass teeth. So Shao Kahn shunned her, which is the reason why she always wore a mask and always wore a super revealing outfit. It's a dumb justification, especially since all the women will wear super revealing outfits, so it doesn't really work to make up for her lack of self-confidence because her father didn't love her.
Farewell, sister.
And then the three, Jade, Katana, and Melina, were all raised as sisters, with the tragedy of knowing that they'd all eventually have to turn on each other one day. Reboot removes that interesting bit of Melina being raised with Katana because she's just now... Yeah, because she's just now barely being brought to life. So there's no history between the two. So there's no tragedy between the two. So there's no intrigue between the two. Oh, man. Like, I have never been the biggest fan of Melina, but God, that was just not a smart decision. They just took away one of the most interesting things about Melina's character, and just, they completely killed it. I really hate that they did that. Wow, I feel bad for Melina. You should! That was the entire point. She was meant to be a tragic villain. I mean, there's a reason why... Spoilers for Mortal Kombat 10. Spoilers coming in 3, 2, 1. They kind of... Yeah, it's a big story beat, but... Sad backstory, bye-bye, tell me about it. But in the sequel, Mortal Kombat 10, they just kind of have the new female character, Devora, who, for the record, Devora is a great character, and she is creepy as hell. But they make sure that Devora gives Melina a gruesome-ass death, just because it's like, well, new Melina kind of sucks, but, so let's just kill her off. I mean, again, they kill her off for a good story reason, but... I just kind of feel like they only killed her off in such a violent way was just to show off the new character Devora, which is also a shame because Devora's a great character too. It's just the context behind killing off Melina. Again, in story, it's good. It just screws Melina over. Again, I would argue Melina was one of the best tragic characters in a fighting game.
Father, if this matter were not of utmost importance, I felt you should know what Shang Tsung has been doing as of late. This conjurer has created horrid replicas of me, crossbred with Tarkatan blood. One was alive and attacked me. Approve? How could you? My own father.
I am your emperor! If only I had not allowed Sindel to convince me. But now I have a true daughter.
Raiden was wrong. You have lied to me my entire life.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Go take a stake to the ass. Go pierce your genitals with a hot red fire poker. Go stick your head in a tub of piranhas and fuck you. Fuck you. Go straight to hell and die. I can't stress enough how much I love how this reboot is implemented. But, God! Just poor Melina. They just turned her into the most generic, evil clone imaginable. Yeah, she was always an evil clone, but she was an evil clone with depth, damn it!
Stand aside. I will seek Katana.
No one enters the tower.
You are an excellent guard dog, Baraka. But you must learn to heal.
Take orders from you.
Oh, tell me about it.
Fight!
Now, okay, hold on. Because now, admit something that... Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm glad... I mean, Katana's still sympathetic, definitely. But... Hello, zombie appy gaming. I'm sure I said that wrong. How are ya? Let's see, you remember me? Possibly. I mean, I'm bad with names, but if you just remind us of the adventures that we doth share in days gone by, I probably will remember ya. Now, I will say, thankfully, Katana... Or not Katana, Jade's story's pretty intact because she is, you know, still was assigned to kill Katana if she ever turned on Shao Kahn, but chose not to because she valued their friendships.
Blind loyalty is not a good thing, as I have learned. You must keep your eyes open to anticipate the finishing blow.
What are you talking about?
You make it too.
Oh, I didn't stream Luigi's Mansion. That was Abby. I don't think I was ever present for Luigi's Mansion. Really? The prison here is just to strap you to a random statue in the middle of a hallway.
We have very different concepts of honor, Shao Kahn.
Round one. Fight!
You know, I'm kind of wondering, like, again, I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11 because, again, the story pissed me off a little too much. But, you know, I have seen some of the other female character designs. I'm wondering if Shiva was in it, and if she was, how would they go about changing her design, or would they even bother to, since she was more monstrous? I often see, you know, more monstrous-looking characters being left in sexier designs, because it's like, well, they're not a people, they're a rawr. Oh, tell Abby I say hi. Okay, I can do that. Whee! Honestly, I think Shao Kahn deserves to be executed just because he enslaved the entire Shokan race and made them warriors, and denied them their true callings as the world's best huggers. I mean, they could charge... You know, they could run a business giving the world's warmest hugs. Or they could become chiropractors, one of the two. None of it surprises me, given how NetherRealm treats employees.
Now then, Your Highness, let us see how quickly you can remove these bonds.
Jade,
I am too.
go. Find Raiden. Ask for his help.
At least I'm smart enough to realize that yeah, no, at least I'm smart enough to realize I need to get going.
That should distance me from any pursuers.
Others pursue.
You know, that outfit isn't that much better, because if you look at that little, you know, with how far down that goes, you should still totally be able to see some, yeah. It's like, again, Melina has always had extra revealing clothing, especially even compared to Katana and Jade, but this outfit just looks silly to me. It's like, that doesn't look sexy, that looks goofy. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think the design, like, my favorite Melina design that I've seen, I think, is in Mortal Kombat 10, because, you know, she's still showing off a fair amount of skin, but it kind of looks more practical and badass in a way. I mean, it's not completely practical, it's a bloody fighting game, but I think, like, the design she had in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, the game right before this one, was a little closer to what Katana and Jade are wearing in this game, and it's like, it looked a lot better on her. But again, this is just goofy. Let's see, so... Jade wins! Ladies who cosplay these characters have to use tape on their skin to keep the costumes on. Yeah, I believe that. I admire the women who have the confidence to cosplay these women. Or, I once saw someone who did a comic-accurate cosplay of Witchblade, which if you're not familiar with Witchblade, it's basically just like tiny little, like, climbing branches or whatever, just over the, you know, the naughty bits. I'm like, yeah, that's just basically glued on there. So there's a character in Fire Emblem Fates named Camilla, Camilla. I think she's got one of the most impractical outfits I've ever seen in a fantasy game. But what also makes it extra impractical is she's got like supposed to have like an armor skirt around her waist, but the way her outfit's designed, it doesn't actually attach to anything. So it's just technically floating there. So anyone who cosplays her has to...
Kitana turns away from Shao Kahn, so you attack her rather than join her?
This is not
Smoke, stop! That is not Katana.
You will come no closer.
Sorry, Raiden. This is fighting game. We must fight! At least it's better than story in Fire Emblem Warriors, where we must always fight. In the background, Raiden's like, really, Luke? This isn't even a Warriors game and you're bitching about Fire Emblem Warriors. Why don't you and Fire Emblem Warriors just get a room already and fuck? Maybe you'll get all that sexual tension out. The answer is, I have standards and a wife, Raiden. Go fuck yourself. Wings.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, wow! You took out my rotten tooth! That feels so much better! Yeah, Raiden would totally sass me. Actually, speaking of kind of the tragedy of Melina, there was a really awful live-action Mortal Kombat TV show in the 90s that actually had an interesting idea that they completely fucked up on. It's like they introduced an interesting idea but didn't follow through with it at all. Specifically, they had Melina using a spell to look like Katana to try to infiltrate the good guys. And she actually formed a relationship with the great Kung Lao. But, and as someone pointed out, it could have been rather interesting if the great Kung Lao could have realized he actually loved Melina and not Katana, to add an extra layer of tragedy to Melina's backstory, but they didn't follow through on that. Then again, that sums up the live-action show in general. They didn't. It is Mortal Kombat. We didn't follow through with the idea.
Come either, Liu Kang. But there is no time. We must return to the tournament.
But you are responsible for her capture. You persuaded her to turn against Shao Kahn.
Lord Raiden, we can free her as others fight in our stead and join you thereafter.
Very well.
Hey, rub it. Raiden, enjoy the fact that this is the one game that takes place in Outworld where your powers are not great, because this is the one chance you actually have to justify being kind of a lazy, sassy bitch.
They must have relocated Katana.
Well, I mean, after when this game came out, just curious, 2011. Oh, hi, noob. Yeah, so,
Round 1. Fight.
for those who don't know, Noob Cybot here His name was created by taking the last names of the two series creators and just putting them backwards. So Noob Saibot is just Tobias Boom backwards, or Boone backwards. And this wasn't the original intention for the character, because I think the character was originally added as a joke. But for those who don't know, this is actually Sub-Zero #1 resurrected as a Spectre, similar to how Scorpion was. Okay, how do I throw the hat? Okay, it's that. Yeah, game is really quiet. Do you need... Oh, the game went really quiet. Do you need me to turn up... do you need me to turn it up, or is it just... Should I just leave it alone because it's a quiet part? Although I will admit, one other nice thing, going back to the live action show, one other good thing that came from it is the actor who played Quan Chi is just a delight. Because just every scene, he looks like he's just done with the room. I don't recommend the show at all, but again, Quan Chi in that show is just a delight. I guess the only thing I would... Nah, never. Kung Lao wins! Enjoy it, because you're going to get your ass kicked in the 2021 movie. Because the world hates Kung Lao for some reason. I don't get it. See, it's loud during combat, but cutscenes are low, so turn up the volume. Might overshadow you. Bugger. Yeah, I know, that is a bit of an issue with games like this. Because again, the purpose of this game is not the story, so... I can't really fault the game design there, but especially since they probably weren't thinking of how good will this sound if some chump decides to stream this. Oh, message redacted. I'll take... I trust your decision in this, Yeah.
I choose not to spill your tainted blood.
You probably should have.
Something familiar.
Once a bus was on fire, the bus driver left the doors closed. The passengers had to break out. Slightly turning it up would be that bad, but it's okay. Okay.
You have had your match against Liu Kang. Now you will face me.
Because I am the current playable character! You don't stand a chance, Goro. You're not as broken as you once were in the old games. Because now you are a playable character. Not in the story mode, but... I don't know about you, but I always hated... I mean, okay, I know it's still done, but I always hate when there are characters in the game that are just there as bosses, but can't be unlocked by the players to be played as. That just always just feels like a bit of a waste to me. I mean, I get... Okay, thanks for stopping by, Zombie Gaming. Glad you could stop by. I mean, I get that the idea is that, you know, the characters are designed to be broken and it wouldn't be fair to use them in a regular match. I mean... Like, heck, in Castlevania Judgment, Dracula becoming playable is one of those broken things ever. You know, I actually debated on doing Castlevania Judgment for the channel just because I'm like, this is a game everyone hates for good reason. The game does suck. But it's a game I like because it was a way... It kind of introduced me to the Castlevania franchise in a wider aspect. Because the only thing I knew about Castlevania was what is like the handful of DS games I played. But then I tried playing it again. I'm like, oh, no. This game's ass.
She has been taken to the Colosseum, where she has no doubt.
It's like, I could put up with it back when the Wii was my only console. Let's see, I worked for. Having forearms would suck. It would be useful, but she would have to make holes in your shirt. Very true. Not fighting game boss will ever is broken as Paracelsia from Arcane Hawks. So I'll take your word for that. I actually don't know what game that is.
There's Katana. I must free her.
Guys, who changed her outfit and why?
Sonya Blade's presence in Outworld. Despite my doubts as to whether you are Earthrealm's savior,
You must fight!
But I am not he who must win.
That is something... Okay, I know that that is a motif I do actually like about this game, since future Raiden didn't have time to properly explain to past Raiden what to do. Raiden's constantly trying to figure out what it means by he must win.
perhaps you are meant to be the victor.
Granted, I would argue he could have said the actual name of who must win, but considering the fact that he was beaten to a bloody pulp and was about to have his head smashed in by... Oh, hi, Jade! You could see her for, like, blink and you'll miss it over Kung Lao's shoulder, but hi! Oh, is it Deadly Alliance time?
No Earthrealm war can stop this deadly alliance.
Ha! 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 Don't... Too bad we both won't survive long enough to actually do the Deadly Alliance in this continuity. Actually, I don't know if... Actually, I don't remember what happened to Shang Tsung in this continuity. But I do know, again, spoilers for Mortal Kombat 10, Quan Chi does indeed die in that game. I mean, granted, the entire point of Mortal Kombat 11 was even more time travel hijinks, so dead characters could be resurrected. Which, yeah, another reason why I don't like Mortal Kombat 11. A Muffin's gotta go. Alright. See ya, Muffin. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, that's just... I've already read that one. Oh, right. Quan Chi, or Kung Lao's is... Yeah. You've got to... They've got to be in my general damage area for me to hit them with the... There we go. I still won, though. Meet study buddies. Okay. Oh, no! He shoved his skull in my balls and crushed it, but he didn't crush my balls. Oops! Upside inside out! Living the vida loca! Hey, Macarena! Definitely not winning this fight, but I've got one more chance. Round 3. Oh dear. Well, rest in peace. I'm playing Minecraft while listening. Let's see. Well, at least I took out Shang Tsung. In Minecraft while I listen to this. To set off my empathy for the devs. Alright. Fight! You know, one thing I would have changed... I know that having Katana chained up back there is a callback to the old games where they had Katana or Sonya Blade chained up, which I'm like, yay, chain up the female characters, how progressive. But I'm like, in the reboot, come on, you could have thrown Johnny Cage in there. That would have been funny. Heck, it would have been funny if they'd thrown Sub-Zero in that before they took him. Oh no! Yeah, I think it's just time to cheat at this point. With the amount of injuries everyone has, you should just be concepts at this point. No physical presence. Everyone's just a wireframe. Excuse me. Where am I, duckweed? Ah, bugger. Bugger. I haven't been near the... Let's see, I haven't been near the reboot, so I didn't realize how disturbingly realistic the sounds and animations are. Yep. And that's what Mortal Kombat's always prided itself on. Fuck you, Quan Chi. Kung Lao wins.
It is done.
No, Kung Lao. Not really so.
Oh yeah, you. I always forget you're a thing. Meow. 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 The most wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are horrible things. Our tops are made out of muscle. Our bottoms are made out of pain. We'll rip you, strip you of your flesh. It's fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is, well, once I get a hold of you, you're done. Meow. And then meanwhile, in the background, Goro's like, those are just tattoos, you poser. You're not actually part tiger. And then Raiden's like, just let Luke go on about this. It's better than one of his atypical rants. Plus, he's not talking about women's wedgies, so just go with it. Wins.
See, Raiden? Earthrealm is free.
Hacks. I call hacks. That's what After everything that everyone else has gone through, that's what kills him. Hi, Scarlet. Like, I know you're in this game, but since you're DLC, you're not actually in the game.
Do you know who I am?
Well, based on the fact that you don't wear a shirt, I assumed you were Shamu, but, okay, Shao Kahn works. I'm glad your commentary realism is painful. Let's see, I'm really glad for your commentary. The realism is painful for me. I get that. Oh, yeah, this is one of the multiple Shao Kahn fights. Rule of thumb, never, ever, 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 ever try to beat Shao Kahn legitimately. Just spam the ranged attack. I spent hours... Okay, I'll admit, I was actually able to beat this Shao Kahn fight legitimately. But the second Shao Kahn fight, it's not worth the headache. Just cheat. Right, I can't knock him over with my flying kick. I can't knock him over with my spinning bird kick. So you can cleanly slice someone with a hat. No marks, of course, but throwing the hat just makes it bounce off. Yes. I'm glad we're on the same page. Seriously, that hammer throwing move is the biggest bullshit in the game. Liu Kang wins. Wait, even the reboot Shao Kahn is still broken? Yeah, in fact, he is so broken, you had to pre-order Mortal Kombat 11 to get him as a playable character because he is so broken, developers don't want to let you play as him. What? So that hammer can hit you even while you're ducking. Hacks! No. I want to throw the fireball. Fireball! Liu Kang, use fire breath! Nope, shit. Ah, fuck.
Round 3. Fight.
Ah. Seriously, fuck that hammer, because it breaks your guard and it dazes you. Like, it's not physically possible to defend against it. And this is the easier fight. Oh, man. It's like, the only reason why no one could ever get behind Shinnok as the main villain is Shinnok is not a broken piece of shit boss fight. Despite the fact that, honestly, conceptually, I think Shinnok would make a more interesting main villain for Mortal Kombat. It's just, he's not, you know, broken as fuck. I've been waiting for my study buddy for like 20 minutes, so I'm back here again. Legit paid to help me study, but yeah, I'm going to watch and wait a little longer and see if she comes. Okay, they'd better give you a refund if you paid them and they don't show up. Fuck. Okay, let's try spamming the kick this time, because I actually can seem to knock him over. Wait, but that gets me in range of his shoulder. So's this fight! You don't see me complaining? Yeah, okay, yes, you do see me complaining. Fuck you! Would you say something about you just retool him so he's not broken, but these poor devs have enough problems being forced to look at real corpses and murder scenes to make these realistic games? You are not wrong. I mean, honestly, it's probably a good thing I'm not playing arcade mode where I can actually perform fatalities. Because the fatalities are way more messed up than any of this. Because, Because Ermac in Mortal Kombat 10, one of his fatalities is using a psychic power to literally pull out your entrails out of your mouth. Well, at least he won't get a flawless victory on me. I'm gonna... She pays every month. So my parents got a lower than me. So I'm probably gonna tell them.
Round one. Fight!
Okay,
Prepare to die.
Okay. Can I spam uppercut to win? Oh, thank God you can't do fatalities here. I could not bear if I had to see those. Yep. Oh yeah, and I can't grab Shao Kahn. Wrong button combo. That's not true. My mommy says I'm someone. Now I kind of want to see what a fatality is. Just Google Mortal Kombat fatality, or just search fatalities on YouTube. You'll find a compilation. Right. I have to dodge that because I can't block that. Shao Kahn wins because he's a dick.
Round one. Fight!
Bullshit! I hit him with the fireball before he hit me. Let's see. Okay, be right back. I love horror movies and games that just specifically bothers me that I can't pin why. Okay, wrong button. So, given that he's raising his leg, are we assuming that the fireball is actually coming out of his kneecap? Or maybe it's something like Ultraman, where, you know, like how Ultraman has to bring his two hands together to shoot a laser. Liu Kang has to bring his knee to his hands in order to shoot the fire. Okay, cheating for the win. I'm getting a couple cookies. Well, guess we know that Liu Kang's one of the people who takes the term of punching through him a little too literally. Oh no, my strawberry jelly! Yeah, cheating equals cookies. Seriously, who took the time to change Katana's costume? That's kind of subtle that Quan Chi's actually smiling throughout the whole thing.
Earthrealm is free of Shao Kahn forever. But the price of victory was almost too steep to pay. Kung Lao's death is my fault. I encouraged him. Our triumph was not meant to be achieved in this way. I see now. He must win refers to you. But to prevent Armageddon, you needed to defeat Shao Kahn, not Shang Tsung.
That's funny.
Cannot be. Shao Kahn is dead. Yet the future remains unchanged.
And here's another reason why I like this reboot being able to insert Quan Chi, because the third game's plot was always a little confusing as to how it happened after Shao Kahn was killed by...
She exists only because of my sorcery.
And you breathe because I restrained mine.
Emperor!
You live! I am not so easily killed. Quan Chi accelerated my recovery.
Because, yeah, he's alive because of Quan Chi and his master plan.
Outworld can no longer merge with Earthrealm.
There may yet be an alternative, Emperor. Invasion.
Invasion?
Do you mock me? Sindel's ward prevents me from setting foot in Earthrealm.
Have you considered why your wife and Empress chose to betray you in this particular fashion?
Of course. But even after millennia, her motives are a mystery.
Not going to cheat everything in life with the ultimate life hack. Lol.
Combat of a fiction. She sacrificed herself to give protection the Elder Gods could not. So Earthrealm could not suffer as had Edenia.
Indeed.
I have mastered the spells necessary for her resurrection. Her ward will be nullified, and with it, the barrier that prevents your entry into Earthrealm.
Because, yeah, the whole how did he resurrect Sindel? Well, they had Quan Chi do it,
Find her much more.
since he's the established necromancer.
This is a very magnanimous offer.
I wish only to serve, Emperor.
I am weary of sorcerers, Quan Chi. Prove your worth. Bring her to me.
If you can't tell, I like them involving Quan Chi more directly in the plots. I like Quan Chi is what I'm saying. Let's see. Actually, bake cookies during the weekend because of you. Sounds good.
Shao Kahn looks forward to your return.
Yes.
What of Kitana?
Kitana now allies herself with Earthrealm.
She is no longer my daughter. Take me to Shao Kahn.
Yes, Empress. The invasion of Earthrealm can now begin.
So green power can take off arms and heal people? Cool. Now keep in mind, the green power takes off guys' arms. The green power restores ladies. I am probably going to be totally killed for that. But... So we now get to play as probably one of the most hated characters, if not the most hated Mortal Kombat character.
18.
I don't get it. I like Stryker.
Base, Eagle 2, we count 18. 1-8 bogey, southbound on Olympic. Roger that. Eagle 2, out.
This is not happening.
Not what I was thinking when I swore to protect and serve.
What is that?
I'm thinking shoot first, ask questions later.
I mean, I get that the reason why people don't like him is because he's just kind of a cop amongst a group of, like, mystical ninjas, monsters, and so on and so forth. But I've always liked... But I like Stryker. At least I like him in this game.
Enough of this. It's you and me, freak show.
Round 1. Fight.
I also admit I might just really like him in this game because of his voice actor. Like, I don't remember his name, but he's a voice actor I do really like. Plus, I think a lot of people tend to forget, when everyone says Stryker's terrible because he's just a cop, I think people tend to forget that mocap is a thing, which I don't really blame them because mocap is just such a bizarre thing. And mocap was literally a joke character, but I'm going to always give Stryker a pass just because mocap's a thing. Alright, that's how I shoot. Wait, did Shao Kahn just say, fuck the tournament, I'm invading? Okay, so here's how the rules of Mortal Kombat work. Is that Shao Kahn has to win 10 rounds of Mortal Kombat, or 10 consecutive Mortal Kombat tournaments, and then the Elder Gods will allow him to merge Earthrealm with Outworld. However, part of the reason why he didn't just invade Earthrealm, rather, because like other realms he's gone to war with, he just full on invaded. But the reason why he's never invaded Earthrealm was because his wife, Sindel, sacrificed her life force to put a barrier in place that prevented Shao Kahn from entering Earthrealm. Well, when Quan Chi resurrected Sindel, her barrier dissipated, so now Shao Kahn can just send his forces in, just send in to invade. The thing is, and this will come up later, they do work this into the story, is that what's supposed to happen is that if Shao Kahn tries to invade Earth without going through the proper means, the Elder Gods will take action against him, which, well... Okay, to be frank, yeah, it's funny. Something a lot, even diehard fans of the franchise have said is that the Elder Gods are some of the most useless pieces of crap in the franchise. And they really just kind of existed to justify the plot of a fighting game that came out in the early 1990s, late 1980s. This is back before stories were really meant to make a ton of sense. So, but yeah. Shao Kahn basically did just say, fuck the tournament. He's going to invade anyway.
Come on. We're going street level. We've been compromised. It ain't safe down there. Better there than here.
One thing I also kind of have to give this game props for is that Stryker... The game goes out of its way to not say what Stryker's partner's name is. Because Stryker's partner is an actual Mortal Kombat character that we'll get to play as in the next section. But we're not supposed to know that yet.
What do you think? Friend or foe?
Foe. Dressed like that? Definitely foe. Cover me.
I would have laughed so hard if it was Jade they saw. Because, I mean, like I said, I think Melina's outfit's more ridiculous than Melina's, but not by that much.
Hey, what are you doing out here?
Hi, man. Say hi to the Brazil, please. Wait, I'm sorry. Hello, Gabriel Damasco. Are you saying you from Brazil? Is that why you want me to say hi to Brazil? Because I will. Hello, Brazil. Ow. Ow. Okay. Sounds good. Hello, Brazil. And again, hello, Gabriel. How are you? Melina, just get on the ground and die already. Damn it. Hello to Brazil from from a random teenager from Sweden. I like MK9. Thank you. Yeah, I think MK9 might be my favorite Mortal Kombat game. At least from a story standpoint. I think gameplay-wise, I do prefer 10. But that might also just because 10's the one that's got the Xenomorph and Predator playable. And, man, those two are fun to play as. But, yeah, I think Mortal Kombat 9 is the best. You play on what platform? I'm playing on the PlayStation 3. Just because that was what I could find it on when I... Because I'm not a longtime fan of Mortal Kombat. I only got into the franchise a few years ago. And then I went back and bought a handful of the Mortal Kombat games. And, well, even though I had an Xbox and a PlayStation, the PlayStation version's what I could find. So that's what I own. So let's see. I think I also own Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which I've never actually beaten. I've never really... Deadly Alliance didn't have a story mode, so I didn't play it that much. And, never got around to Armageddon. Oh boy, Dragon. And then I have Mortal Kombat 10 as well. Still haven't played 11.
Who are you?
Hello, my name is... Yeah, I don't got a joke. On PlayStation. I play MK9 on the PC, but best is PlayStation. Yeah.
What is this? Time Smashers?
That guy just shot lightning from his hand. How'd he do that?
No idea.
What's the difficulty? I am playing on the easiest difficulty possible because I am a sissy little bitch who is not good with... Who is not good at these games. A friend showed me a TikTok of a kid telling his big brother when he asked, what do you want me to do? And the kid said, die. You should go die. And he explains how he should kill himself. That is disgusting and horrifying. Wait. Don't fight, Stryker. I haven't sung my Tigger song yet. I'm not gonna sing it again because I don't want to burn that joke into the ground. Plus, I don't actually remember the parody lyrics that I sang.
Round 2, fight!
I understand nothing of the EUA. Yeah. Right, I can't grab the Shokans. I'm not a Machamp. Striker wins!
Never knew I had it in me.
I don't think the fans did either.
Cabal!
And there it is.
Base! Eagle 2! Need medevac. Current position. Cabal is
I'll
down.
hold
Third
shoot.
degree burn.
I just hold the button down. That's how I hold the shooting. That's how I hold shooting. Hello. I remember from earlier in the stream you saying you did not like me as a character, Luke. So I'm here to get back at you again. Don't have how to grab the boss. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm sorry, but there's a waiting list. Okay, I know he was in Soul Calibur for the Xbox, but honestly, just looking at Ermac, I now kind of think it'd be really cool to see Spawn in a Mortal Kombat game. I mean, if they've already done that, then I feel kind of silly. But I would love to see Spawn in a Mortal Kombat game. Actually, just speaking of just an average, just a cop in a fighting game. Now, just thinking of Image characters, it's like, just replace Stryker with the Image superhero Savage Dragon. He's a superhero, and he's a cop. He'd be a perfect fit. Let's see. Have how you play online with me. I don't actually have PlayStation Plus, so I couldn't play this game online, unfortunately. Green power makes male's arms go off. Female heal. Can be shield and can be used to throw people around. Well, to make another Power Rangers joke, go Green Ranger, go. Too much pink energy is dangerous. Stryko wins. Muffins could swear Spawn is a Mortal Kombat game.
I think I'll be keeping my soul.
Yeah, I actually want to... I mean, because I know Kratos, I think, is in one of the Mortal Kombat games. I just don't remember if it's this one, the next one, or the PSP one. By the way, Nightwolf, where were you in the last part of the game?
Yeah, well, Earthrealm Defender is about 10 steps above my pay grade. I see you doubt yourself even after.
I mean, it's not me that doubts myself, it's the fans. You know, combos. Yeah, I'm terrible at them. I mean, that's why I spam one combo. Let's see, Spawn is DLC Mortal Kombat 11. I just looked it up. I think Val was asking about the green energy. But yeah, so we saw Ermac. So for context, Val, if that's what you're asking, Ermac used the green energy to blow Jax's arms off. Then Quan Chi used green energy to resurrect Sindel and etc. If that's not what you were asking about saying muffins for, then I apologize. Huh. Okay, if Spawn's in Mortal Kombat 11, I might have to track down a copy of the Mortal Kombat 11 Complete Edition, or no, wait, no, this is the Complete Edition. Whatever the, because Mortal Kombat always releases a special edition that has all the DLC. Point is, I need to track that down because my favorite color is orange. Cabal is a character that I want to love, but can't, because it feels like they can never really decide if Cabal's supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy. So now he was originally introduced as a good guy, but ended as a bad guy, but he was made a good guy again in this game, but then he's a villain in the new Mortal Kombat movie.
It's permanent. No mask, no breathing.
I love these weapons. I could never use them, but I love them.
Go on, give him a whirl.
I don't use those anymore.
Yeah, you're all proper police now. The Black Dragon ain't the same without you, mate. You should come back. We're in the money on this war.
You sold those monsters their firepower.
Like what personages?
Your fault.
What are you on?
I beg your, you would love my city library so much, Orange. I would. Sorry. What personages? I'm not 100% sure what you mean. I imagine it's a translation issue. I imagine it's a language barrier issue, but... I think... Stop blocking. I want to do the thing. There we go. That's always fun. Oh, my favorite player character, like the favorite character I like playing in Mortal Kombat, is that what you're asking? If that's the case, well, honestly, my favorite character I've ever played in a Mortal Kombat game is the Xenomorph from Mortal Kombat 10, but, well, let's be honest, they're guest characters, so they're never going to be in another game. After that, it would probably be... I know one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters is Serena, but she's only playable in, like, one game, but I like her as a character. That's her just me, but the game is really quiet. I like Raiden? Yeah, player. Like, even in the combat, like, you can't hear the game. Let's see, but, let's see. I like Jade. I like Smoke. I like Scorpion, but that's just because Scorpion is broken. I like Raiden too.
Good luck. No one gets out of Outworld without Shao Kahn's say so.
E equals 2.71.
Shao Kahn's a big boss round here, and soon.
I think I might, if I had to pick a favorite character, I'd probably go with either, Jade or Quan Chi. Like Scorpion too. You can hear the combat extremely clearly.
That's him, on the throne.
You're a right genius, you are.
It's no great matter. I will go to Earthrealm to finish Motaro's work.
Shang Tsung. Yes, Emperor. The Empress requires something of you.
You have this coming!
See there. I'm thinking he's a bit much.
I can take it.
I guess if I had to pick between Jade and Quan Chi, I'd probably choose Quan Chi. Just getting some... Sorry, getting some water real quick. Yeah. F. Sindel. No, thanks. I don't want to F. I've happily married. I don't want to F anybody else. Oh, you mean F her up? Okay, I can do that. See, I'm trying to... Because I admit, I mostly play these... I play these games for the story mode for the most part. I very rarely play these games competitively, so... If they're not playable in the story mode, I don't usually get a chance to learn how to play them. So I'm just trying to remember who else is available. 'Cause, yeah, I'm really just starting to think who my favorite character actually is. Because, like, let's see, of the combat kids, for example, introduced in Mortal Kombat 10, I think Cassie and Jackie were the only two I actually liked. The others were meh for me. How do you knock out a cyborg? You knock out a cyborg. It does depend if the brain is cyborg. Oh, shoot. I didn't actually hit him. Shoot. I thought I had some time to read comments. Okay, did you see, like, Cabal's robe thing flip out and just stretch? 2v1 Injustice. Yes, well, if this was Injustice, I'd be doing better, because I'm a little better at the Injustice video games. And yeah, when it comes to Injustice, my favorite character in that is definitely Blue Beetle. That's just because he's my favorite superhero available in those games. Blue Beetle, one of the best superheroes ever. Well, specifically the third Blue Beetle. Second Blue Beetle's cool too, but Jaime Reyes for the win. Okay, what other moves can I do besides the... Ow. Gotcha. When the noob use the portal, block the portal, and use the uppercut. Okay. Oh dear! Oh, what's my star rank in Legends Arceus? I'm currently at star rank 9. However, I haven't actually played Arceus for about a week. Mostly because I kind of started playing Biomutant again. So that's been taking up most of my free time. I'm honestly, this current playthrough, I'm trying to go for 100% just to see if I can find enough to warrant another Biomutant playthrough. So far, I have an idea of something I could do for another playthrough, but it still wouldn't be that unique, shall we say. Oh, damn. So I have a hard time justifying another Biomutant playthrough at this point. Swear Biomutant is an amazing-ass game. Yes, yes it is. You kind of still are, but you say that as if being a freak's a bad thing. I guess that was just a one-use portal, so whoever used it first was like, dibs, I get the free pass. Yeah.
This speed's incredible. This is a side effect of the outlaw magic.
You are not authorized for portal use.
Yeah. Says who?
Sub-Zero, unit LK5.
Oh, man. You are so good. Nah, yeah, no, I think I'm terrible at this game. I can't lie, I like this design for Cyber Sub-Zero. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they were able to return Sub-Zero to normal in the next game, because I think they do a good job of exploring Sub-Zero as a cyborg pretty well in this continuity, in this game alone. But I still just want to say, I think it's a great design. It's better than Sector's, I can say that much. And again, I just don't like Sector's design. And again, I just think Sector is just one of the most loathsome characters in the franchise. Although I do mean that in a mostly positive way, in that they did a good job of making me want to hate him. Not he's just an annoying, intrusive character that I hate because... Like, just as example, I eventually grew to hate Wolverine in the X-Men movies. Not because of anything Wolverine actually did, but just because I felt like they were sacrificing everyone else's screen time for him. That's not a problem with the character, that's a problem with the writing staff. Whereas my hatred of Sector, I'm like, no, I hate Sector for the right reasons. Right. Neat. Agreed.
Not as cool as you thought.
Bad pun. Take it. Go back to... Now, that outfit actually looks pretty good on Shiva. Well, okay, she's still got the butt floss, which looks uncomfortable as hell, but the flowing... The shoulder pads, the flowing loincloth thingy-madoodle, just... Actually, the armor in general, that just looks much better than the string... Like, I don't know, whatever the hell you... I don't know. Is there an actual name for that type of swimsuit? Because I've seen, you know, people wear swimsuits like that, you know, in like models or whatnot, wearing swimsuits like that. But for the most part, what she was wearing before, and like, I only ever see video game characters dressed like this. So I don't know if it's a real, I mean, like, genuinely real fashion item, or if it's just the sexy overalls, for lack of a better word. Round 2, fight! Oh dear. One thing I like fighting about Shiva is, since, you know, her X-ray move is triggered by stomping on the ground, and I have a tendency to jump spam, I can avoid it pretty easily. Floss, they're called floss? Really? Okay. Jumping in the enemy and pressing in the air adds uppercut. Good to know. Hey, Smoke!
Wait, you're the lightning guy. You helped Striker.
Swimsuits split in the middle are just swimsuits, and they're worn in real life. Okay. Maybe I should say I've seen that style, but the ones I've seen on Real Women are much wider, so they actually offer coverage. I'm actually kind of sad that when we played as Smoke, he didn't have his hair out like that. I mean, it makes more sense to keep your hair covered so it's not getting in your eyes or giving you something for the enemies to pull on, but it looks nice. He's nice.
That's it. Here goes nothing. This will work. Hell no. I've never done this before. Not like this.
Sub-Zero? Can he hear me?
You should.
Sub-Zero.
Yes.
How do you feel? What is it?
I remember the things I have done for Shao Kahn. He cannot be allowed to merge the realms.
Aoka, how can Sub-Zero best help?
I do not know. My attempts to alter future events have had negative consequences. Sub-Zero should never have undergone this transformation. Enlisting him may only further divert the flow of time.
We need intel, right? Let's send him back to Outworld undercover.
They will be unaware of my defection. I could deceive them. You will return. Report late. Where is the intruder? I killed him in Earthrealm. He should have been safe for interrogation. He was formidable. I had no choice. Follow me.
Just you. Let's see, why just you? What are playing MK9? Well, it's because I like... What's what I'm looking for? So I'm doing Mortal Kombat 9 because, well, I'm just streaming the story. And, well, Mortal Kombat 9's got my favorite story, so that's why I did Mortal Kombat 9. Okay, is Ice Ball? No, okay, Ice Ball is different with Cyber Sub-Zero. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Ow. But yeah. Oh, bye, Gabriel. Or unless you're saying goodbye to me because I keep getting my ass kicked. Either way, bye indeed. Actually, you know who I would love to see as a guest character in a Mortal Kombat game? One of the characters from Darksiders. That'd be kind of cool to see Strife or Fury in a Mortal Kombat game. Because Darksiders already kind of has some executions they perform on the monsters. They could just adapt that into fatalities. Then again, since the Darksiders characters fight almost exclusively with weapons, whereas the point of Mortal Kombat, for the most part, is fighting with the fists, but then kind of pulling out weapons for certain combos. Maybe they'd fit better in Soul Calibur, which is, you know, combat, you know, a fighting game that's all about fighting with weapons. I don't know. Then again, I just want Darksiders to get more attention, just because it's a series that's always... It's never been, you know, a completely unknown series, but it's always been a bit underrated. Ugh, good cold water. Also, can we just talk about how this whole undercover mission lasted all of 10 seconds? So, this was actually not that great an idea. Yeah, sure, no problem, man. So, can I shove Kano in one of those gears?
Finally. Come on. We gotta get him to the graveyard at St. Dominic's. On your feet, all of you.
For what purpose?
Don't care, really. So long as I get paid.
He said on your feet. Come on, up here.
Hey, what did...
I will help you.
Okay, I'm just pointing this out. If he really was able to freeze the chain so much that they would be able to break like that, they would all have pretty severe frostbite.
All of you, now! Let's go, come on! Down here, let's go!
Your treachery will be punished.
My chap.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, I'm fighting two Shokans. I do not believe in... I am not fighting fair. Hi again. Nothing to do, so I'm back. Okay, I'm going to go for real now. I gotta study. Lol, my partner needs to lower the pay for my study buddy. Legit this month. I don't blame them. If they're showing up late, they should not be getting paid for the full time. Ugh, wrong button. Well, okay, right buttons, just didn't press them in the right order. Right, I can't grab boss characters. Oh, they didn't even show up. They do understand the concept of you getting paid for a job, right? You have to actually do the job before you get paid. Right? Habit. Doop. Why wouldn't you do the thing? Why wouldn't you do the thing? Sub-Zero! Why won't you do the thing? Tried to do an X-ray move, damn it. Okay, there's... When Goro jump, use the down. Yep. Means.
All those teeth and claws, yet still overmatched.
Finish them. Finish them. They're stunned and they're genuinely dangerous. You should finish them. Gosh dang it, is the Joker doing a plan in the next room over? He just won't go away.
Round one, fight!
Cyber wins.
Round two, fight!
Round 2, winner gets a Sprite! Oh, how'd I do that? That was cool. Not sure I did that. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, does Cyber Sub-Zero not have an X-ray move? That's kind of lame, but okay. I'd be more upset if I had any major boss fights I had to do with Cyber Sub-Zero. And again, I don't 100% remember everything I have to do with Cyber Sub-Zero, so maybe he does, and I'm screwed. Cyber Sub-Zero wins. Actually, even though it's been years since school, could you even imagine what homogeneous means? I almost choked on the winner gets a Sprite. We don't want that. I'm trying to think. I'm racking my brains here because I don't remember what that word means. Yeah. So, no joke, when I first played through this story mode and Abby was listening to me, what they're making, the name of what they're making here caused Abby to choke. Sante sana squash banana.
Raiden, what is it? What did you see?
One of Shao Kahn's soulnados.
Soulnado.
Unimaginable. All of Earthrealm's souls imprisoned, absorbed by Shao Kahn, multiplying his power.
That is what Sub-Zero has found?
No matter my efforts, the future remains in peril. How could I have failed Earthrealm?
Do not lose faith in the spirits, Raiden. They will guide you, protect you. Sub-Zero, we will disrupt the Solnado. I will be there momentarily.
Hurry, the spell appears to be nearly complete.
Who is that?
The one Kano warned about. He is mine. You are not worthy of the name Sub-Zero. Who are you to judge? I wore those colors before you. Bi-Han? Yes, Kuai Liang. It is I. Quan Chi restored me. Restored? You and I, well, we are flawed copies of our former selves. I have no flaws. Quan Chi has perfected me. For what end? To serve the Netherrealm and Outworld? It suits my purpose. But brother, we share blood. We are not brothers. Then I will not grant you.
It's when two. Let's say it's when two Alelas are dominant. Alelas are specific genes, and a dominant Alela would be example blue eye. Okay. Yeah, when I heard that word, I was thinking about. I mean, I knew it wasn't it, but my brain immediately went to. What was it? Homage? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I did not think about that. Yeah. So, alright, two Alelas have the same. Yeah. So, the noob appears to have kind of like, you know, portal powers, like from the game Portal. You know, I always wanted a portal gun because I could just make a portal in the wall in front of me, make a portal to the wall, you know, just right next to me, and then I could better scratch my own back. Yeah, if I had a portal gun, that is totally what I'd use it for. Ah, crap. How did I puke exactly? And I know I'm a cyborg, so I'm not a complete robot, but I just didn't think I would have... I think they would have replaced my organs or whatever, so I wouldn't have bile to spit up. Then again, I'm no doctor or rocket scientist. Sub-Zero wins. We're lovers! Wait, no, that's even worse. If you read, you could understand since, different! Ah, crap, it's the Sky Portal that's taken over every major superhero motion picture blockbuster of the last 10 years. Sorry, I keep messing it up. You're good. Ah, the green Kool-Aid.
Earthrealm's fate is sealed, Nightwolf. Not yet. We fight until the end.
Round one. Fight.
Actually, no, it's been a while since I don't think Nightwolf was playable in Mortal Kombat 10, and again, haven't actually played Mortal Kombat 11. I actually did really like playing as Nightwolf, now that I think about it. How do I shoot the... Oh, can I not throw an axe? Am I thinking of something else? I mean, granted, I know the issue with Nightwolf is he's not exact... I know some people find him a bit of an offensive character, given the Native American, or the indigenous, because he's the obligatory indigenous mystical character. And to be fair, that's a justifiable criticism. But I still kind of like the way he plays. Nope, 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 nope. No, David! No, David!
Quan Chi wins. Round 2. Fight!
Shazam! And I just realized Nightwolf has green power weapons.
Round 3. Fight!
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna head home. It's getting kind of late, and I don't want to leave the library. You're late. Good luck, Luke. Stopping green power. Also, Shazam made me laugh hard. Well, I'm glad to hear it. No! You can't do this. I think this might actually be my final appearance in the reboot. At least in a story capacity, because he's not in the next game, and I don't know if he shows up in Mortal Kombat 11 at all. Ha! My green energy protected me from the purple energy! Oh no! The pre-super stiff trees and such that are clearly designed to break at certain stress points. Okay, I have 1 hour. Let's see. Oh no, someone got sucked into green power. Okay, I might be able to pull it off, but I've only got 1 hour-ish before I have to be done.
Was I supposed to have my arms replaced with these, or was it caused by interfering with the timeline?
My head hurts just thinking about it.
This isn't helpful. We cannot second-guess our decisions. Raiden, what are your thoughts? Raiden?
Yes, that is best.
What is our next objective?
Nightwolf. It is done. Earthrealm souls are safe.
No! Oh, is it not enough? I must speak with the Elder Gods. Shao Kahn's violation must be punished.
The battle is joined here, in Earthrealm.
We cannot win without the Elder Gods.
But, Master...
Liu Kang, close as a shadow.
Nightwolf, you will lead until we return.
As you wish, Hyoga.
Well, I'm not sure why Liu Kang had to go with them.
Standing around here won't do us any good.
Wait. Lin Kuei.
standing around.
Attack!
My speed and skill are beyond me. Round one.
Opinions on smoking. I don't like smoking. I think it's bad for you. I mean, yeah, I'll admit it's definitely my religious upbringing talking there, but yeah, I'm largely against smoking. I don't judge anyone who does, just to be very clear, but yeah, not a fan of smoking. Yeah, I don't even mean to be using my charged up energy to break the guard, but it's been working out in my favor, so I won't complain. Or not break the guard, break the grab. Night Wolf wins. Have a bag of candy. Okay, it wasn't quite as good as the Sprite joke. Sub-Zero might as well be next because it's freezing. Oh no bueno.
Night wins.
Mere speed and skill will not win this war, Cyrax.
But my minty fresh breath will. Excuse me, I'm not weak smoke, I'm weak sauce.
You are no match for the power of the spirit.
Round one. Fight!
I see my savior, my bus. Go towards the bus. Go towards the light, Johnny.
Night wins. Round two. Fight!
But the next question is it a cat bus? If it's a cat bus, please be sure to say hi to Totoro for me. For at last I see the bus, and it's got its heater running. And for at last I see the bus.
Night wins.
Perhaps even you can be saved.
Nah. Don't save him. It's not worth it. You know, I just realized Cabal kind of looks like the Predator.
What is it?
Never seen the movie, but I have it on its CD. No! I have complaints about this scene.
Come forward if you dare. I will finish what the Lin Kuei could not.
Hello, Gaga Jordan. How are you? Or if I have, I was really young. Again, I get they're trying to show just how threatening Sindel is, but I have issues with just because she just killed Cabal. Now she just killed Stryker. Sub-Zero is now dead. So is Jax. And yeah, despite the fact that, you know, Smoke, for the first time not being a robot, is now dead. And now Jade's dead. No, I have never seen this scene, so I can't critique it fairly, but...
Please. I am no longer your mother.
Mother, this is not your way. Shao Kahn has corrupted you.
Shao Kahn has resurrected me. You have betrayed him, embraced a pathetic call.
Remember Edenia, Mother. Remember your rule before Shao Kahn's invasion.
Quiet, child. It is time for you to join your friends.
Monster!
Still alive? No matter.
The characters just died. I guess it shows something, but I feel like could have been better, I guess. No, I agree. Don't get me wrong. I get what they were doing, and they were setting up for... And their deaths do get paid off in a big way in the next game. Well, some of them, not Smoke's. I mean, it's very clear based on a line of dialogue from Smoke in the next game. They were setting something else up for his character, but never followed up on it. Because you see him in a cutscene, but he's not playable, so they don't truly do anything with him. Which bugs me, because like I said, Smoke's probably my favorite of the ninjas. Oh no, purple power attack. Yep. Ooh! Too hard on the shoulder massage. Shoulder massage. I can English. I can word. I know what I speak and stuff. What's with the green power? Purple attack. Dun dun dun. Don't worry. For once we can... Oh. Well, I guess it's appropriate I played Shantae right before this, because we've got someone else with a hair whip. Okay. Cheating time. Shit. I should have started cheating sooner. Round 3, put on your tights! I don't know how I did that. That was cool. I'm in trouble. In a lot of trouble. Alright. Jump kick. My bow and arrow is too slow, so... Oh dear. Jump kick! Spam the jump kick! Ah, damn! Round 1. Okay, I don't know if that's intentional, but that looks like Shinnok in the background. Oh, I guess what I did was just the grab move. Okay, we got some more comments. Where does the people learn to become pro hair whippers? Hair whip school? Okay, you need to go start making more jokes off the ready fight thing, because put on your tights makes me snort laugh. Right.
Round
Two. Fight! Okay, that sucks. Round 2. Wah, wah. Round 2. Let's make love tonight.
Now, Sindel, face the spirit's judgment. Tonkasila, Poisisielo, Unsimalayu, Omakiayo.
Yumo gui gui fai di zao. Yumo gui gui fai di zao.
Raiden, where are you?
Also, how did me and Johnny survive when everyone else bit the big one? Oh god. What's so oh god? Oh gods.
Earthrealm is in danger. We are aware of your plight, Raiden. Then you must intervene on Earthrealm's behalf. We cannot. But Shao Kahn, Liu Kang has bested him twice, yet he still...
Shao Kahn has not violated the rules of Mortal Kombat.
What? He invades Earthrealm as we speak.
Invasion is not itself a transgression. It is the merger of realms that is prescribed.
A distinction without a difference. Innocents are dying at the hands of Outworld.
It is regrettable, but the Mortal Kombat tournaments are not intended to prevent certain outcomes. They are intended only to maintain balance among the realms.
Which is why you all suck.
Must.
We have spoken.
It's no surprise Shinnok turned against you asshats.
The last doors are closing. We are nearly trapped.
I'm gonna test something. Do you read the second wait, what?
If I take it from you,
It's mine. Finders keepers.
Omakiayo. By the Elder Gods.
And there goes Nightwolf.
Katana.
Liu Kang. You were right. I wish we had met under different circumstances.
Katana. They are dead.
too is heavy with their sacrifice.
Their deaths achieve nothing. What is next, Raiden? Tell me the future. How do we honor their sacrifice?
I climbed to heaven. Now I must plunge into the depths. I will go to Quan Chi, ally our realm with his against the forces of Outworld.
What? Grovel before Quan Chi? What will he demand? What price will be paid?
Would any price be too high to save Earthrealm?
This is a dumb idea, but I honestly feel the game has done a good job of showing just how desperate it's pushed Raiden. So he doesn't think this is smart, but he genuinely thinks he doesn't have a choice now.
Liu Kang, please.
Enough. I must help the wounded. Leave on your hopeless quest.
The way he said, how do we honor their sacrifice, felt murdery. Well, you're not wrong. Because, I mean...
May the Elder Gods protect.
Spoilers for Mortal Kombat 10. Massive. Here we go again. It really felt like they were trying to set up Liu Kang as the new main villain. But they backed out of that in Mortal Kombat 11.
It disappoints me to see you here.
Save your pity.
I will have an audience with Quan Chi.
You may address me. I will inform him.
Is this why you chose not to save your family and clan? To maintain your place at his feet?
Do not talk of my family, Raiden.
Fetch your master, Scorpion. I must speak with him.
You speak only with me.
Round 1, fight!
Let's see. Okay. Yep. That's lightning. I am going to need to get very intimate with the lightning ball command, because no way in hell am I going to be beating some of these fights without it. Yeah. I'm starting to remember why Scorpion is such a tricky guy to fight. Raiden wins. Round 2. Bathrooms on the right! Ah, damn it. Damn it. Oh, let's see. See, by Palutina's constitution, her claim the fuck down. By Palutina's constitution, calm the fuck down, Scorpion. The game makers. Ooh, this is a cool concept, and in it, huh? We're gonna develop on it. Yeah, sure, probably, but probably not. Yep. Round 3, don't step in the shite! and I'll give you a bacon treat.
You seek an audience.
I seek cooperation between Earthrealm and the Netherrealm.
Cheese.
We will prevail, but with the Netherrealm fighting at our side.
That will be late. Earthrealm's defenses are overwhelmed. You have mere hours.
Name your terms.
What do you offer?
I offer the souls of Earthrealm warriors who die in this conflict. They will agree.
You are a cavalier with other men's souls.
Not just others! I offer my own soul as well. If I die, you will have it.
How noble, Raiden. Yet utterly pointless.
No!
You see, their souls are already mine. Shao Kahn's payment for Netherrealm's allegiance.
No! This was not meant to be.
Earthrealm has lost Raiden. Now so shall you. Finish me.
To partake in round 1, you must be this height! And wins.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh yeah, now I'm remembering why this is such a bullshit fight. So I only get one health bar. So I only have to fight each person once, but I only get the one health bar. Wait, hold on. I might buy a container meant for really cold drinks. Then I can label my thermos warm liquid, normal water bottle, room temperature liquid. Alright. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I can dance and I can sing. I am not dead yet. I can do the Highland thing. That is the most bullshit of bullshit fight. I just fuck off other realms developers. May the Elder Gods watch over me. Fuck.
Their souls are mine.
Hey, you're not Shao Kahn.
Kung Lao.
You sealed our fate in this place, Thunder God. You have condemned us all.
Round 1. Fight!
Yeah, I've had that laugh's been compared to the Joker in the past. It's just definitely my manic laugh. Hey, someone call the janitor from Biomutant with his toilet brush and his epic gun to help Raiden in this fight. Yeah, I refuse to play fair here.
Round one, fight.
Let's see. Katana's not where Katana's not wrong. Raiden did get them fucked. Yeah. I mean, she's not wrong. I don't fully blame Raiden, though, because he was doing the best he could. But unfortunately, it's kind of the whole idea of being aware of the future and being obsessed with changing it makes you incapable of making good decisions. I'm not saying that to validate or vindicate Raiden, but yeah. I am just saying that it's understandable how Raiden got to this point. Like I said, I'm not saying it excuses him, nor am I saying we should excuse him getting everyone killed indirectly.
Shao Kahn's victory is nearly complete. Soon he will arrive in Earthrealm.
No, the Elder Gods cannot allow it.
The Elder Gods are toothless. Your world is near destruction, yet they do not act.
They must! Only through mortal combat may Shao Kahn merge the realms, lest he face the judgment of the Elder Gods. Lest he face the judgment of the Elder Gods. He must win.
It is you who face judgment, Raiden.
Thank you, Quan Chi. I now know what must be done.
Might be just me, but I love eating sunflower seeds. I can eat them so much. What about you, Luke? I like sunflower seeds for road trips. I don't usually munch on them just casually. I've got to be traveling, whether it be walking or driving.
Liu Kang, I now realize what we must do. We must allow Shao Kahn to merge the realms.
That is insane.
The Elder Gods forbid it without victory in mortal combat. When he does, the Elder God's fury will fall upon him. Defeating Shao Kahn before the merge is but temporary. He will return, bringing Armageddon. I have foreseen it. Enough, Raiden.
He is here.
No, do as I say. Have faith in the Elder Gods. Have faith in me. Liu Kang,
I don't blame Liu Kang. I really don't.
are my enemy.
As again, let's be perfectly frank. It's not necessarily Raiden's fault because future Raiden, like a dumbass, was really fucking vague. He could have said, Shao Kahn must win. I mean, he really could have just said, Shao Kahn must win, and Raiden would have known what he had to do, but no, that's not what he did. So, past Raiden did the best he could with the information he had, but yeah. I don't blame Liu Kang for kind of being done with him at this point. At least it's good that one of my favorite snacks is actually pretty healthy. Yeah, I definitely have a problem of not snacking healthily. Oh, damn! Ah! Yeah, no. Liu Kang has every right to be mad. Okay, what's the... Okay, I'm doing that. Why am I not... There we go. What the hell? So I was trying to do that multiple times in that last fight. You know. I can't... No. I mean, that's the thing. I honestly can't really be mad at any of the main characters in this game. Except for the Elder Gods, but technically they're not main characters, but... Again, okay, I take it back. I can be mad at future Raiden, because... Dude. Now, when the world is at stake, now is not the time to play the pronoun game. Let's see. Fuck the Elder Gods. We need some other deities to come down and shove these bitches into a locker. Yep. especially since it's like... You know, what I want to know is, where's Fujin in all this? So, Raiden's, you know, the god of lightning and the protector of the earth. But then Fujin's the god of the wind, who's also a protector of earth. We really could have used Fujin in this. I know Fujin shows up as a cameo in Mortal Kombat 10, but seriously, why isn't Fujin being more helpful? Because there are other gods besides Raiden that...
Liu Kang! Raiden! No! Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it! By the gods, no!
This was not meant to happen.
I can't blame him for that one because he was just trying to defend himself and Liu Kang's attacks blew up in his face.
Forgive me.
But, I also still can't blame Liu Kang for maintaining that harsh outlook on Raiden. I really can't. I feel bad for Raiden, but yeah, he's still a flawed individual who... No, don't die. You've got to be in the next game. Oh no, the green power!
Raiden, you have come to your senses.
Earthrealm citizens suffer. Further resistance serves no purpose.
All these ages you have fought me. You denied me my rightful claim. Not this time. The Elfians fear me now. Their pathetic mortal combat shackles me no longer.
Protector of Earthrealm, protecting Earth. Biggest threat. Probably just helping some family with gardening. I don't know who he is, so I'm accurate. That's why that's fair.
They masquerade as dragons, but are mere toothless worms. I know you can feel it. It is the end of all things.
Green power is back, baby. Purple power is okay.
Why do you forsake me?
Your time has passed. Ages wasted in foolish resistance. I have won.
Yes. You have won.
Now, Raiden, your world ends.
You violate our will, Shao Kahn. You merge realms without victory in Mortal Kombat.
What did I miss? Also, green power. Start cleaning the rice. So I'll be watching, but can't chat because my hands will be wet. Understandable. What you missed? Let's see. I don't remember exactly when you left. Everyone died except for Raiden, Sonya, and Johnny Cage. And now the Elder Gods, because Shao Kahn is officially won by merging the realms without Mortal Kombat. So the Elder Gods have now possessed Raiden to take Shao Kahn down. No. Shit. I need to jump. I need to jump when that happens. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, wow. What did I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? That's right. Raiden can teleport. Raiden can teleport. Raiden can teleport. No, fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, Liu Kang just died. Okay. It's X, not triangle. Damn it. Aha!
Round one. Fight.
Oh, shit. Cow blood. Cow blood on blood pudding. Oh, you son of a gum-chewing funk beast. Teleport. Fuck! Fuck. No! Shao Kahn sucks dicks. Kahn wins.
Round one. Fight.
Yes, keep laughing. Keep thrusting your dick forward. Yeah, don't pay attention to the lightning. Just Yep. You keep sucking. Yep. Keep it up. Keep it up. Raiden, keep using Volt Tackle or Electro Ball, whatever. I don't really care. Whichever Pokemon joke keeps me alive. my god! Ah! I had headphones on. My mom would hear every swear word and frustration noise. I didn't have headphones on. Keep thrusting, keep sucking, keep it up. I don't care what I said. And the honking sound just escaping. What the honking sound just escaped into my ears? This game literally looked pity on you. It was not remotely as aggressive. This wasn't last 2 attempts. That's because the game actually gets easier with every attempt up to 5 times. Golden powers activate. Why are the subtitles black now?
So many are gone. Their light has sunk into the earth. I am responsible for their loss.
You did what you had to protect Earthrealm. Losses in war.
Bad for Luke. The sky isn't Luke's favorite color anymore.
Let us tend the fallen. Then we must help our realm rebuild. Our work is only just begun.
Time to foreshadow.
Your plan worked to perfection, Lord Shinnok.
Shao Kahn was blinded by rage. How easily he was convinced that the Elder Gods would ignore his merging the realms.
Yet the
When the
Thunder
magic
Gods
AI ally betray evil being
Neither
dude
realm
so
nor
creepy.
Outworld can now withstand the Netherrealm's onslaught. It is time. Soon I will be free. Earthrealm and Outworld.
Dun dun dun. Okay. That is Mortal Kombat 9. Whoo! I remember Mortal Kombat 11 story mode was way more forgiving than this one. Not 11, Mortal Kombat 10. Haven't played 11. Wow. Okay, honestly, I just want to take a quick look at who's even available to play in this game, because I don't remember. Scorpion, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, Katana. Yeah, Reptile, Ermac, Sindel, Johnny Cage, Jade, Lena, Nightwolf, Skip, Smoke, Xerax, Kano, Striker, Raiden, Baraka. Oh yeah, and let's see, Sindel, then yeah, over here. Oh yeah, Kratos was in this game. And then Scarlet was added, then Kenshin, and then Rain. And then that's right, Freddy Krueger was in this one. Yeah. I know he's got a pretty messed up fatality in the next game. Anyway. So, that's Mortal Kombat 11. From a story standpoint, it's probably my favorite of the Mortal Kombat games, but that's not saying... Why do I keep saying 11? 9! It's Mortal Kombat 9. What the hell? Seriously, I said multiple times I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11, and I keep saying it out loud. But again, that's not saying much, as I've only played 9, 10, and, well, I've watched the story modes of the previous games, what little there was. Anyway, just because I'm running a little late, because that took longer than I wanted it to, I'm going to just end it here. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description. I'm not sure when, but I'll see you then. Bye-bye.